On Florida's Space Coast, we think you can have the best of both worlds. Kind of like right now. Driving, at your desk, maybe at the gym, but you're also grooving to some music. Visit us and you'll go to the beach and see a rocket launch. Or go kayaking and manatee spotting. It's all waiting for you on the only beach that doubles as a launch pad. Plan your adventure today at visitspacecoast.com.
Are you in LA or are you in Nashville? Where do you
Nashville. My husband and I live in Nashville.
Yeah, so you live in Nashville. Man, I love Nashville. Right from the moment you get off the plane in Nashville and you come down the escalator and you see there's like that little Starbucks that has a schedule of artists that are going to perform live at a Starbucks inside of an airport.
Yes.
That's a music city.
That's right.
So how's kind of a weird time right now to become so successful? How are you kind of handling all this?
Yeah, it's definitely different. Going about things, releasing an album and all that during quarantine, but it's been really good. The time off, has helped me a lot to kind of just let everything sink in that's happening, because there's so much happening with the music. And so it's been really good. We've just been taking time to visit with family and really taking a break from music a lot, just because we probably won't ever have a time like this again. So.
Yeah, totally. This will be like in a year from now or whenever they'll say, we'll be like, man, I wish I could just sit home all day. And
yeah, so literally.
Let's enjoy it now. But you're staying healthy, eating good, taking vitamins, all that stuff at home.
All good.
What is your daily regimen kind of today? What time do you wake up in the morning?
Well, since it's not super busy, as it used to be, normally sleep in a good bit. I am only 20 years old, so I would still like to sleep a lot.
What's sleep into you, though?
Like 10-ish, 11.
Wow, okay. That's good. Good for you.
10-ish, 11. Well, here's the thing. When I was in high school, sleep in meant 2 p.m. Like, I could sleep to 2 p.m. It was crazy, and then I'd be off the rest of the day. So, I don't know. Maybe my body's adjusting, but 10, 11 is the go-to. And then throughout the day, normally just pretty much doing what everybody else is doing, trying to go day by day. Right. I've been working on baking and cooking more, so that's been fun. So,
what's your success story on cooking so far? What's the success that you've found in that?
The success, probably I was horrible at making pancakes. Couldn't do it. Burned them. Didn't understand. The trick, I feel like, is buy the more expensive kind, because it's harder to do with, the cheaper, batter. So I'm very frugal with stuff. So I bought the more expensive batter, tried it, and it was much easier. So
what did you buy? Because there is one that I bought at Gelson's, which is a grocery store here, and it's like a no carb pancake. I don't know how they do that, but I know. Or low carb, maybe it's low carb pancake or something.
Okay.
And higher but it is expensive. It's like $15 for this container like this, and it cooks amazing. What are you using, like Bizquick or what?
Well, brand, if you hear me say this, Aunt Jemima is what I normally use, and it's really good. They're thick, good pancakes.
Yeah, and then you get like the raw syrup. But what else? What have you sucked at making? Like, what is like, I can never, ever make that again.
Well, it was pancakes, because I was starting to give up on that. But thankfully, I did turn around on that. Something that I'm just bad at making? Oh, probably like any type of vegetable that you have to season like yourself. Like, I'm not somebody who's like, oh, this seasoning doesn't go with this seasoning, or I'll just start like adding stuff all together, and I'm like, okay, onion powder, garlic salt, this, that, and it turns out, and my husband's like, oh, it's so good, and I'm like, please be honest with me and tell me if it's not good, because he won't tell me if something's not good, which is very sweet, but I'm not good when it comes to cooking at like the tasting. thing. I can't do that. I have to follow directions, like specifically. So hopefully I can get to that expert point someday.
It's funny that you say garlic salt because the same way. Everything gets garlic salt. I don't care what it is. You're getting garlic.
Yes, I know. It's good. Garlic salt and onion powder are like my go-tos. I feel like they're good on everything.
Oh, I've never tried onion powder. I'm going to have to look in that one. Yeah.
What?
I know. I get like the generic meat seasonings that goes on everything and then garlic salt.
Oh, no. You have to get onion powder. Please get that. Whatever you put it on. It's similar to garlic salt, but it tastes really good.
Right.
Try it.
Onion powder it is. So you get up and then are you coffee? Hang on. I heard you hate coffee or something, right?
I do. I don't like coffee.
That's not right.
I can't do it. I just can't do it. I've tried literally everything. I just think it's a very acquired taste.
No.
And I just don't like the taste of it. I've tried everything. And I don't like sparkling water either. I don't like either of those. Yuck.
Maybe the consistency of it or something, or just
consistency of what? Sparkling water?
Yeah.
It just tastes bad to me. I don't like the bubbles without like the sugar. Like it just doesn't make sense.
It's a little misleading. Yeah,
it is. Yes, misleading.
What do you do for like energy then? Are you energy drinks or?
A lot of people ask this. Literally water and sleep. And it's starting now. I've been performing for 9 years, literally since I was 11. And so that's always worked for me. But I've noticed over the past couple of years, it's getting a little harder to do the water and the sleep thing, but it's still working for the most part. So
give you a B12 shot every morning, get some energy.
Yeah.
Hey, how's husband and stuff, marriage and stuff in quarantine? You guys still like each other? You still like this guy?
We're more in love, yes.
Yeah, I know. You're making people sick.
Yes. Sorry, but it's true. I'm going to be truthful. Yes, it's been actually really good. I mean, we met each other on American Idol in 2018, and so literally from then to March when this kind of struck in, it's always been a lot what was talked about was music stuff. And so it's so nice now not to really have as much as there was before and be able to have a nice conversation with somebody, not just, hey, I got to go perform here this weekend or I got to fly here and this and this. And so it's been good. It's been really, really good.
That's quite a separation that you have to make between music, real life. That's
sure.
That's a lot.
Sure. Yeah.
And this guy is driving me crazy because I was looking on his Instagram. Listen to this crap. A picture of you, and it says, I had the amazing privilege of taking the most beautiful girl in the world on a lunch date today, and I'm hoping that she'll let me give her a kiss and agree to make – you know what? This guy is just making everybody look bad. What's with this?
Everybody can learn from my sweet husband a little bit, I think.
He seems like a really good dude. Good for you guys.
Oh, he is. He's wonderful.
Now, I know you did this album in quarantine, and I wonder – were there some songs that maybe didn't make it that may have been about life at home with husband, like quit leaving your crap laying around the house, take out the damn garbage? Why is it still sitting there? The house?
No, he's very good at all that stuff. So I don't think there'll ever be a bad song about him. But
are you the messy one then in the house?
I would say a little bit with like blankets and stuff. Like I don't like to fold them all the time, but I do. But a little. I think we're both equal. He doesn't get his clothes in the hamper all the time, so.
That's why you get one of these blanket ladders I got back here.
I do. I need one of those.
Yeah.
Normally they just hang on the couch, so it's like I need something else.
Which is cool. And I think I watched too much Property Brothers on HGTV, so I have like the plants and
the decor all around the house.
I bought that at Pottery Barn 2 years ago. I have never taken either one of those blankets off that shelf. It's weird.
They've been sitting there for 2 years?
Yeah. They don't stink.
Maybe you need to clean them.
No. I mean, they've been there. They don't smell like dust or anything. I'm actually impressed. But it's just decor.
Okay,
it's weird.
Yeah. It's cute.
Too much HGTV. So this song that I was flipping through the MyFM playlist yesterday. This is a trip because first of all, it's a trip that this song now, obviously, I hope is what's getting all this attention right now. But I mean, for you, this song is kind of old. I mean, it's been out for like over a year.
A
right?
little bit. It's been out for, let's see, 2019. Well, in January, it'll be 2 years. So a year and a half-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been out for a little while, and it's been amazing to see the continued kind of likability about the song with charts and people just continuing to stream it and stuff. It's been amazing. I just think the song is so relatable to people because everybody goes through, some type of bad relationship in some way, so people can relate to it a lot. So it's been awesome with the original, and then having Charlie Puth want to jump on and remix it, it's been awesome too. So
yeah, it's got to be weird just because it is old and you've already moved on to like Goldmine and stuff. But I was looking through our MyFM playlist yesterday. Listen to this music sweep that we played.
Oh boy.
Katy Perry, Maroon 5, Taylor Swift, Harry Styles, Lorde, Dua Lipa, Fall Out Boy, Gabby Barrett, Shawn Mendes, Pink, Ed Sheeran. How cool to hear all those names, and then you're in like that.
Amazing. It's crazy. I don't think I should even be there, so it's crazy that people are just liking the song. It's just really cool.
Just that it's a trip to see it laid out like that. Like I took a screenshot of it. I'm looking.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is pretty neat.
That
Some
is
big
a lot.
names.
It's heavy. How are you kind of dealing with seeing yourself in the mix like that, or knowing it's in the mix like that? Because, and I don't mean to be condescending, but obviously being young, it's heavy. That's kind of a lot to deal with every day.
I mean, I would say it's more exciting. I'm just really excited because I've been doing it for so long, 9 years. It's nice to kind of see things start to pick up. Like I've been doing it like vigorously for 9 years. I started touring when I was 11. So it's actually very nice to see things starting to pick up and getting to be around names like that. It's just awesome. I feel very blessed at the age of 20 that all of this stuff is happening right now, because normally you would think 20, they're just maybe starting to, get on a roll somewhere with, music and stuff, because the stereotype is just normally that young, you're just getting into it. But I've been doing it for a while, so it's nice to see.
So it's not like oh boy, it's more like oh God, finally.
Yeah, it's like, yay, yes.
How are you getting in that frame of mind, though? I mean, are you kind of checking out, just kind of going, do you have a way of dealing with that? Like, maybe not anxiety, but do you have a way of kind of clearing your head and grounding yourself? Maybe something that you do every day, or something that you...
Yeah, I would say I'm a very faith-centered person. My husband is too, and that's something that is very important to us. And so I try to read the Bible and read Scripture every single day, and that's something that absolutely pulls me back to center and keeps the focus on what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and all of these things. So that is something, especially during this time and in such an uncertain time where people are looking to grab onto something foundational. I always encourage people to read your Bible. And so that's what we do, and that's what really helps us. So
very humbling. Definitely. That's a great way to do it. Boy, Charlie Puth. What a pain that guy is to work with, isn't he?
No, he's very nice. Him and his team are great. They're very, very kind people. And I've never met him in person before yet, so it was interesting putting this song together and, getting it out to everybody during a time where you can't just go into the studio and kind of work things out. So they made it very easy, though.
You're sending kind of like files over the computer and stuff like that?
Yeah. Yes, pretty much. When he asked to just jump on the song, we kind of sent him the track. And at first I actually thought he meant, when he said, I have to remix a song, I thought he meant, like he's going to do like a club remix or something. Because, he is a very producer type mind. He does a lot of stuff with his own music. And so I was like, okay. And so he sends me a message and he's like, hey, check this out. I was like, okay. I'm listening to the song, listening to the first verse, second, or first verse, first chorus. I'm like, okay, this sounds pretty much the same.
He sent me the wrong file.
Yeah, I guess. And then it hits the second verse and his vocals are in it. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, he wanted to sing on the song that's even better. So, yeah, it was pretty easy though. Pretty easy.
How are your fans taken to him? Are they cool with him?
A lot of people said that they like his music. I mean, my sister and I were huge fans of his music in high school. I think everybody pretty much has heard of Charlie Puth for the most part, especially in current music now. So they liked it a lot. It's just a cool new version of the song.
Yeah, he's such a trip. I remember interviewing him, God, I want to say about 3 or 4 years ago at the Grammys when he was just starting out. And he came back, it was like in jeans, t-shirt, his hair was all screwed up. And I live in Studio City, which is not far from Burbank, and there's a giant Whole Foods there. I see him there all the time, and he's still walking around, kind of the beat up t-shirt, some old Chucks. Yep. It's like, man, he is just a normal, chill guy, and he's so true to everything. He's such a perfect guy to.
Yeah,
I feel like
I just did an interview with him yesterday over Zoom. With a few people, and he exactly the description that you just gave. That's what it was.
Right, and I feel like with country music fans, they can be a little possessive of their artists and of the format of country. They almost kind of, they're the most loyal fans in the world.
That's what it is. They're very loyal.
Yeah.
So,
but to have somebody on the outside come in to the country world can be a little risky. I feel like he is a perfect guy to do this with.
Yeah, I mean, something I'm excited about with putting this song out, and even in this generation of making music in general, as you can see, everything's kind of bleeding together. There's pop and country. That's already, people are doing pop and country, pop and R&B, pop and rap, and country, and, everybody's doing like duets with different genres. Everything's kind of blending together now. It's not so rough, like one genre, which is really cool that everybody's kind of doing that. So I think, one, that helps people take it easier and not so, that's somebody from pop,
Right.
But also, yeah, he has very likable music, and he's a likable person. And so I think people really take to that as well in the country format. So it's been nice. He's gotten a really good review. So
yeah, good. His fans are all about it. And look, I mean, we're a hot AC station, and I'm sure you're getting on top 40 stations. So kind of all over the place. Where's the coolest place you've heard your song, by the way? Cool.
The coolest place. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool when people will send me videos and stuff from overseas and be like, your song is playing over here and we're in the Philippines. And I'll be like, oh my gosh, because I completely forget about that. And so that's pretty cool.
I bet there's countries that probably don't speak English as well. Obviously it's not their first language, and they're singing along to your song. That's got to be a trip.
That's insane to me. Yeah. And so it's so easy to stay, kind of focused on, because we live in the States. It's very easy to be like, oh, the States, and concentrate on that. But
even Nashville, even just staying in Nashville.
100%. Yeah, because there's so much music going on. Exactly. And so it's cool when I get those messages, because I'm like, wow, people are listening to me over there. That's awesome. So
Yemen.
Cool. Yeah, it's crazy.
I always have to get a little Yemen plug because
Yemen.
Friends and Chandler when he moved to Yemen. Do you ever look through your Twitter, by the way? I was looking through some of the comments and stuff on your post when you talked about your album. And
Twitter. I do, but I don't go on that one the most. I'd probably say I'm on Instagram the most.
Just when there's an earthquake, just to make sure that was actual earthquake. That's what we go on Twitter for now. But seeing some of the comments on here from people, and it's interesting to see the pictures of people, because it's like you said, it's a little bit of everything. And people are like, oh, I'm so proud of you. Hope is my favorite song. Strong is so good. Holy monkeys. Some of these comments are just are really funny.
Yes. There's some good fans on there.
Yeah. So, well, we hope to do this again when the world catches up with your music, since we're a year and a half behind on you right now.
That's okay. Yes, absolutely. I would love to come and visit in person and all that stuff. So
yeah, come out to our iHeart building, even though nobody's there right now. It's empty. It's like I Am Legend in our iHeart building. It's like empty hallways.
Yeah. You're like, this is strange.
Yeah. Anything
sure.
other people should know that you got coming up?
I mean, I think performing for a lot of artists is just quiet right now. But besides that, I did release my first album in June. So if anybody has not heard it, I would just encourage you to go listen to it. If you like my song, I hope, then you'll definitely like this album too. So check it out. It's called Gold Mine, and let me know what you think.
And men, go look at her husband's account because
yes,
Cade's a gentleman.
take notes.
Yeah, right. So.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time.
For sure. Thank you so much.
Have a good rest of your day. Thanks.
You too. Bye.